Alright, another edition of Circuit de la Sarthe or the Banca du Mall racetrack. And this time it's going to be the GT by Citroën. French car on a French track. It is a little bit lower powered, even though it's one of the 1 million credit vehicles. A little bit lower powered, so I threw some racing mediums on this time. Make it a little worse fuel or gas mileage out of it as well. So it won't exactly be apples to apples, but maybe I can just to apples and give myself a challenge. It's down at 680. It's not that much of a difference. I like to test things out, right? But yeah, time enough to see these settings here, I guess. I haven't really adjusted much. This has 614 horsepower. Kick it up to 200 miles per hour. I don't know. I didn't. They don't really show top speed for the vehicle, or they don't give many stats. I wish they had more stats when going to purchase vehicles, especially G-pad rating. Yeah, it'd be nice to see certain statistics for their handling. Anyway, turbocharger, I threw the medium on. Although this track would probably benefit more from the high RPM one, more straights than curves, but whatever. Like to keep it apples to apples for the most part. Again, didn't have much else that I had the choice to upgrade. And it's also the Invitational, so it was kind of coming up on the deadline, so I had to get it while I can. It's only $1 million. Next is the Porsche GT Carrera 04 and the Ferrari, what was that, XXK. Yeah, so I have to get those two for the Invitationals. Anyway, not much else I was able to upgrade. I didn't, like I said, my philosophy, I don't really, unless I can afford to buy two of the model, I don't really like to do the engine tuning or body work, just in case I need to take myself down to stock for whatever reason. I wouldn't be able to do that, or I'd have to pay quite a bit in order to do that, so generally keep those off, unless I am able to buy a second vehicle, and I have done that, and I'll build one up and leave the other kind of just basic upgrades that you can take back down to stock. Anyway, on to it. I'm going to do it with Racing Hards. 680.68 looks like it's going to be my performance. And I don't know. I'm not. I think it's probably going to be similar to the Mach 40 that I recently did. It's 3,200 pounds, so like 300 pounds lighter, and a little less horsepower though, almost 200 less. But we'll see. See what's special about this car. Maybe they tweaked it because it's a Gran Turismo car. Looks like we have that Lancer Evolution again. Hoping to get in that. Get this invitation on the excursion. Funky. Better handling than the car for a mid-engine. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, or you probably saw it. This is a mid-engine rear-wheel drive. Sure. looking at 2 laps again, it looks like, similar to the Mach 40. Going on here. Let off the throttle enough there. Bad, buddy. Alright. Interesting view out of the cockpit here. Like the HUD. Like the lines. All leading you. Look ahead. Handles quite well. Braking is definitely better than the Mach 40. But definitely not the best. Still quite heavy at almost 3,200 pounds. Definitely accelerates slower than the Mach 40. 200 horsepower left. Almost kind of it is an apples test. My first impressions of each vehicle. It does still require a bit more braking than what I like to normally farm on, but since I'm doing these tests on every single vehicle, kind of break up the monotony of this credit farming. As far as I know, this is one of the more efficient credit farming methods, mainly because of clean race bonus. You almost get it every time. I like that. It's almost so far. I don't think I have not gotten it. Pretty collected in the corners, though. I don't feel any tried to see what it's like accelerating and then steering first in a corner and pick right up or turn right into the corner. That's nice. It's an intentional. I can't really hold the throttle too fast. I was going a bit fast. Slow through that. Sometimes suggestions is accelerate when it's a little later into the corner there, or coming out of the turn. Probably better for the tires that way too. Less squealing, less traction needed on the sidewalls. Lackluster acceleration, top speed. And running on lean as well. I have to say the negative of this car is its weight. It's probably what's making it a little fuel hungry here. I mean, it is also a 600 horsepower motor, but the Aston Martin DB11 sips the fuel with the V12 comparatively. At 600 horsepower, I believe it was stock. I think it was a little lighter though, if I remember correctly. some knock on this car. It's pretty, like I said, pretty collected in the corners. It's also hard to say this is truly apples to apples because I was running this at 680 pp as opposed to as close to 700 as I do with most vehicles. But I like to live dangerously. So this thing will get through 2 laps, so I might as well run it with a little more power. I'm gonna pit after this lap anyway. Might do what I did with the Mach 40, just see how it runs with racing hard, even with water on the ground. I forgot to again look at the downforce or commit it somewhat to memory. Got to look at the downforce in this car. But, you know, it does have a pretty aerodynamic look to it, and I think I remember seeing scoops near the hips. At least cooling for the engine, I would think. Force fed air. Or maybe cooling for the brakes. Or a combination there, enough. It's a concept car anyway. There we go. Kind of Lamborghini looking almost. I'm not used to this view, sorry. Trying it out though. Not anything. I tried. Pushed it to see how far I can go without braking. Let's see. Apples to apples. It won't change. I'll just get fuel. See if it's pouring down rain when I come out of the pit again. Less rain this time so far. It's kind of another thing I like about this track. It's pretty dynamic for the most part with the weather. It's like it might rain soon. I'll bring up the radar. Oh yeah, you're right. It's about to get interesting. See how well it does. Get as far into this lap as we can before it starts raining. Might not be able to go as fast. There's the rain. See if it gives me that break. Oh, I know you can do anything. Not too bad, okay. Yeah. We still haven't reached the first third down there in the rain meter. You know, the Mach 40 was already having trouble, I believe, if I remember correctly. Ever so slightly. Got the accelerator there. Got a corner a little slower than normal. There's the. Not too bad though. Thought I was going out. You know what? I'm able to. You know, not that I'm gonna jinx it. I try to remain objective here, but able to hold the accelerator all the way down. Not sliding out. I mean, not spinning out. And haven't adjusted the traction control yet. But other than no traction there. Okay, it's starting to get bad. Although we are almost up at the 2/3 mark. Okay, and actually, you know, that might have been where it was with the Mach 40. Yeah, I was trying to test it a bit there. So it does spin out with the hard still. Come on, move it. Citroën power. So we'll throw the intermediates on. Still haven't seen that one guy pop up, the Lancer Evo guy. Very curious, like that thing's even heavier than this car, I think. Less horsepower. Might be what's saving it, but that guy, I don't think did it for 4 laps. Very curious to see if he has better fuel efficiency with just as much weight. I guess he didn't get new tires. That's the AI for you. You know, this thing does better with the intermediates already. And with the Mach 40. Trying to compare that mid-engine rear-wheel drive vehicles right now. Might be the Ferrari 308 GTB. That Gran Turismo Berlinetta. Gran Turismo. Oh yeah, I forgot to, you know, put the brake that I typically do front. that here in just a moment. See if that helps with the next chicane here. Nope. We're just getting to that with this power steady. Take it down or take it up to 2. Okay, yeah. Braking is much more manageable. Used to the straight line. Trying to brake there. Just riding the momentum through the turn. Hitting the accelerator on the way out. If not through that. It's not really a straight line on that turn. Dookie. See what I did? It didn't tell me to brake there. I should have known. It was coming up. Had a little more confidence in the intermediates, to be honest, but also forgot this has I'm used to the shorter braking distance because the lighter vehicles I'm used to farming this with. Farming. It's basically what this is, grinding. This grinding would be more appropriate. Grinding gears. Turned a little better in the rain than the rain. Yeah, that's my full drive. It's not a Lamborghini. See, even the braking is showing up on that. I don't know why it doesn't show up on that one turn for some reason. Pretty consistent on the throttle through the turn there. I'm able to keep on the throttle for the most part without anything breaking loose. Granted, we're not at the 2/3 mark for rain. One more lap. Tires are good. Fuel good. Have too much left over. It's wasted potential. Try to run it with as much power in between full fill-ups, huh? A little sloppy. A lot. Right, positive. The intermediates don't seem to wear much. Once you get into the 1/3 to 2/3 range, but to get below the 1/3, they wear a bit. So it seems. Also depends on the weight of the vehicle. That's another thing I like about the lighter vehicles. That they are easier on tires usually, so it makes sense. These tires are having to bear greater mass. almost getting up to the 2/3 mark and still maintaining traction, full throttle, like the Mach 40. Yeah, because the Mach 40 was really, even with intermediates, I really don't super hard. Didn't remembered right before. Helpful, right? My brain is trained for different braking. I have to remember this is heavier the whole time I've been talking about it. Got a decent lead though, so it can't be too hard on myself. Take these turns a little slower as well. Been most of the time used to. Good, not bad overall. It's pretty collected. Feels more controlled in most aspects. Comparison to the Mach 40, still not the best at anything. Oh. Wow. Now I can at least do 50 miles an hour. Wasn't paying attention to that. But luckily, we are right here. Let's do it with mediums. See what our fuel is like. Not to gas it right off the bat here. Yep, testing. Yeah, recovered better though. I haven't touched the traction control yet, so we're still at 2, I believe. If you can recall. Taking it easy with the mediums. It was really wet there. I saw the meter jump up, but it was the edge of the track as well. So I gotta remember to stay within the track. Got it. Couple other races to farm, it looks like. There's a couple other high payouts, but There's that 60-minute one that's $1 million payout. That's technically less than this. Also, twice as much time to not get the clean race bonus. Just all the way back there. Sometimes it's off. Like I said. Still not squirreling out of control in comparison. We're into the medium on at the moment. Also a race that pays out, I think, Sardinia? Sardegna? It's Sardinia. That one pays 485,000 credits, I think. It's what, 15 laps? And doesn't have any weather changes. But again, I think it's pretty high risk of not getting the clean race bonus every time. Wish it was a little less of a grind. So I could, instead of wish it was a little less of a grind to get credits. That way I could do different tracks, at least for efficiency and building credits at least. I'd love to have more variety of tracks for credit building efficiency. Again, like I said, this seems to be the most efficient. Well, you know, kind of point in case. Quite forgiving once you have the lead. But you can't take it for granted either. I'm just yapping too much about the beautiful traction this has in comparison. Let's see. Kick it down to power or lead. Get another lap. Maybe help with too much power and spinning out. Another. Oh, boy. I should have been paying attention. I should have stopped right before the end of the lap there. So I had enough of a lead. We've just done 6 laps. Oy vey. I just like racing. That's why. I wonder if they make everybody else do the lap again too. At least the one guy, but he might have been pitting. Donna. That's the other guy. Lancer guy. Donna. Lagoon. Get on the accelerator too soon, apparently. I didn't really change the limited slip differential settings. try to get a baseline to start with before I go messing with it. But I don't like not being able to accelerate through or out of the turns without introducing some oversteering or severe oversteering. A little bit is expected, of course. Get on the gas, increase your apex. Let off the gas, decrease your apex. Kind of the same thing with space flight, or orbital flight, I should say. The closer you get to an object, the faster you start orbiting. The further away you get, the slower you go. Ooh, what happened there? Get it? Yeah. I think that's where I almost wiped out last time too. There must be like standing water. But yeah. Increase your speed, increase your orbital distance. Decrease your speed, decrease your orbital distance. At least for that point in your parabola. How you intersect another celestial body's gravitational pull. Oh yeah. Alright, well, still can get first place. Not like it's too hard on the easy setting. Oh yeah, you just gave me the lap. Okay. Kind of pointless. We should just let you end if you wanted to. Should have been paying attention. I was literally... I think 2 seconds. Oh well. Well, another clean race. That is the GT by Citroën road car. Possible to do it at sub 700 pp. Till next time, adieu.